Yo guys, what's up? Episode 2 of my Battlefield 4 mini-series today, and we're starting off with the SAR-21. Everyone knows the SA-805 from Call of Duty Ghosts, and that gun is quite similar to the SAR-21 in this game. The recoil and fire rate are just about the same, but I also recognize a weapon from Black Ops 3 that feels quite similar to this one, and that is the HVK-30. The SAR-21 does not look anything like the SA or HVK, but you understand my point, it works the same. It's quite a decent range that it's got on it, so that's nothing to complain about. But when you get drawn into a head-on 1v1, you're most likely going to lose that battle, unfortunately. But compared to other assault class weapons, it does work well when hip firing. The next one on my list for today is the AEK-971, and right away you can see what a brute this is. The AEK's fire rate doesn't come anywhere near any other weapon I have ever used. And that feature makes it quite unique, especially because there's not much recoil or unsteady handling. I like this brutal beast. It has an automatic balance system and was created by the Russians, and also they claim that nothing compares to the AEK-971. It's nearly as controllable as the AN-94, and apparently burst fire is a good tip for this puppy. Tell that to the players you kill with it on Battlefield 4, because they do not feel happy after experiencing its brutality. Absolutely insane. Going over to the extremely popular M series with the M416, which is a full automatic rifle or carabine. However, its real name is HK416, the German manufactured Heckler&Koch. The design of the M416 is based on the AR-15 class, specifically the Colt M4 carabine family issued to the US Army. As a matter of fact, the SEAL Team 6 that killed Osama bin Laden in 2011 used this weapon. Also, the French armed forces and Norwegian armed forces use it as their standard assault rifle. Like I said, very popular gun. In game, I do prefer this full automatic gun to the other M-type in this video that I just managed to unlock, and that one is called M16A4. The M16 was created by Colt and originally designed by Eugene Stoner. That's quite a nice name. The original name was the Armalite AR-15, but it was changed to M16 once the US military started using it, since 1960. Also, Israel and Greece know this weapon, and more than 8 million have been produced. We know the M16A1, A2, A3, and A4, and this one is the A4. Semi-automatic, which is quite a bummer when you go up against enemies in this game, so camping and sneaking up on enemies is advised. And of course, everyone also remembers the M16 and the M16A1 from the Vietnam War. Time for some good old LMGs then, and this U-100 Mk5 is a very good choice for Battlefield 4. I was a big fan of the Mk48 in Black Ops 2 and its target finder, but this one requires more ammunition to shoot people. And normally I don't do this in Battlefield, but the guy who shot me gave me an excellent idea. Let's camp! Over here in the tank factory of Zavod 311, I have the right setting to explore the limits of my U-100, also known as Ultimax 100, made in Singapore. The weapon is extremely accurate thanks to its constant recoil operating system, and is also considered one of the most lightweight machine guns in the world. It first came into service in 1982, and the engineers of Chartered Industries of Singapore, now known as ST Kinetics, were guided by an American firearms designer called Leroy James Sullivan, aka Jim Sullivan. Just a bit of history while you're watching the massacre. None of these enemies were able to take me down or spot me, so I had a good time corner camping. And the last one for today's video, the L86A2. Camping in the middle of the road is not a good idea, son. The L86A2 light support weapon is a British marksman rifle, and I must say, its iron sight is not that amazing. I can already imagine how this baby will work with a reflex sight on it, but as you know, we like a challenge. A nice weapon to conclude today's video, and yes, I decided to buy the premium pass for Battlefield 4 as well. New maps on the next video, as well as more new guns. See you on the next one, guys. Peace.